Greetings, Capricorns. Alexander here for your July romance reading. I'm very excited to share with you this different format today. So those of you that have been watching these readings, we're going to be doing a past, present, future, more energetic and physical reading style, like similar to what I've been doing on Facebook for years. For those of you, like I said, that have been following me. And also the cards have already been dropped here because there was a little bit of a video snafu, as can happen in recording 12 videos in a day. So the cards are already down on the table in this format. So normally I shuffle them for you, in the recording. But it is such a great reading. I didn't want to reshuffle. I wanted to leave these exactly how they were when I previously shuffled. So why has the format changed? The format is not changed. The format is different today because when I woke up, Spirit was communicating with me to use this format because of what is going on astrologically. What is going on astrologically is Chiron, and there's this conjunction with Chiron and Mars, and in the sign of Aries. So it's kind of this wounded healer thing. And because Aries is like kind of this like new beginning, or like represents the Fool in the tarot, we have this opportunity for shift and change, whatever our zodiac sign is. So I'm going to be sharing my notes on what that means for you, for the sign of Capricorn. But I'm also going to be getting right into this reading. So normally I would shuffle, and I would say, while I shuffle, hit the like, hit the subscribe button, all that jazz. But yeah, if you could hit that like button, that subscribe button, and that bell notification, you'll be alerted when I go live, which will be very, very soon. Within a week, I'll be going live with, first come, first served readings here live for YouTube in a different format. I'm really excited about sharing with you guys. So without further ado, I'm going to get right into these cards, right into this stuff. So just as a little bit of background, some of this stuff, these are romance spreads. Some of this has nothing to do with romance because, I'm doing stuff day to day. Normally every month, this is all romance related, but with all this astrological stuff going on in this Chiron situation, I'm sure you guys are seeing people in your lives. I'm sure you guys are seeing, in your own lives, like, what the heck's going on right now. So basically Spirit wanted me to validate this for you and just explain a little bit more why. So who is Chiron? Chiron is the wounded healer. Chiron conjunct Mars in Aries is about inner wounds being triggered through aggression, attacks on our identities, attacks on our values, and how we define ourselves. So what does that mean for the sign of Capricorn? For Capricorn, it's a lot about stress on career, stress on status, career as an escape, observing ambition, gaining approval, and family dysfunction in general. So this is something that we have the opportunity to heal right now. I'm not saying that every single thing on that list is something that you have to heal. You might see, oh wow, some of that was when I was a kid, some of that I healed last year, some of that I healed last week. Just bringing up what's going on right now in retrospect to that. And like I said, this was such an awesome reading. Whether or not this is fully having to do with romance, I did not want to lose this. Because, that's one of those things with Capricorn in general. You guys are such hard workers. You're definitely the hardest workers in the zodiac, by far. Not trying to offend anyone else watching this. If you're a different sign, you're like, but I'm a hard worker. But, I've actually called this out. There was one time I was at a party. I was at a party with one of my exes, and I didn't know anybody there. This was like so strange that I did this. But there was this little boy. He was like 1.5, 2.5 years old the most, but was barely even able to talk. And I see him go around and he gets his sister's pretend vacuum toy, and he starts pretending to vacuum. And I was like, it's Scorpio Mars. I'm always observing everything. So I'm like, okay, I'm watching you, little kid. And then it's his birthday party. And then a few minutes goes by, and he's opened up all of his presents, and then he's going around. He's got a trash bag, like a young kid, picking up all the wrapping papers and putting them in the trash bag. And I'm like, that's not normal for a normal little kid. And then finally, afterwards, his cake or whatever, and then he grabs one of those the wooden stick with the horse's head on it. And I see him pick it up, and I was like, finally, this kid's gonna play. and I'm not even messing with you. He turns it upside down. I swear this is a true story. He starts using the head on the horse like a broom and picking up like all the messes on the ground, and he's sweeping. And I just, even though I didn't know anybody there, I just reacted. I literally just yelled. I was like, whose child is this? And this woman's like all like horrified. She's like, it's mine. Why? What is it? And I go, that kid is a Capricorn. And she goes, how do you know that? And I go, he hasn't stopped working the entire time I've been here. I was like, well, the good news is you got a very hard worker. That kid is definitely going to be successful. So, you know, that leads me into this whole like stress on career and status thing in this first sentence of the these notes for Chiron. And then look at this first card. And this is why I didn't want to lose this. This is like working very, very hard in the physical, in the past. So this is showing working very, very hard, and then energetic. So, you know, sometimes I go left to right in some of these readings. Sometimes we have to go up and down. Spirit told me, you know, when I was recording previously, go up and down. So energetically, it's like basically saying, like one of these sticks, it shouldn't be work, 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 work. It's kind of like this whole like work hard, play hard thing is what was being communicated with me, and what's being communicated now. Work hard, play hard. Like you knowing that that's okay. Like that's totally fine. And, you know, sometimes maybe this is what needs to be shifted in to make our romantic lives better for that sign of Capricorn, like I was saying. But look at this alignment for the present moment. We've got this angelic temperance card in the physical, and we get the spirit guide in the energetic. Like I couldn't put these cards back together and reshuffle. This was just such an epic alignment. This is so powerful. This is like the angels, the spirit guides. This is like everything that is spirit, everything that is multi-dimensionality. This is one dimension of in the water and then above. And then this person's actually standing on the water, showing that they're spirit, you know, spirit guide or whatnot. So this is basically saying that, you know, spirit's communicating through me. Whatever this hard work is, that's over. It's completed. The hard work is done, okay? Because basically going forward, all right? So this is what was going to be in the future, all right? So this is like this really, really tough decision. And then this is the mind causing issues on the body, energetically. So this is the energetic card, mind causing issues in the body. Once again, head bandage, head bandage. This needs to shift. What's at the bottom of the deck? Do unto others as we want done unto ourselves. So put yourself in the shoes of your lover. So if you're not having a current lover, just know that something's going on with work. Something's not in alignment with work. So there might be, maybe there's more work ethic needed, or maybe there's some sort of balance with it, which is what I'm getting that it is. Because like I said, both that story about like me just knowing that child was a Capricorn, you can't make that up, and both of my grandfathers were both Capricorns. One was born on the 2nd, and one was born on the 4th. So I know Capricorn. I've had it around me my entire life. And it's been a great benefit. I love Capricorns. They're such hard workers. There's that 1 in 100 that's incredibly lazy. I don't know what that is. I think some zodiac signs just end up being opposites, which is fine if that's your path, that's your journey. But you know, you get 50 Capricorns and line them in a row. They are very, very difficult workers. And Capricorn and Leo, me being Leo, we get along really well together. It's kind of like that day the Leo is just like, I just want to lay it down. The Capricorn's like, hey, come on, bro, sister, get up, let's go. So that's a very, very powerful business duo if you're a Capricorn. Just so you know that, little side note. So what I'm getting at here is this whole like work hard, play hard thing, and Spirit wants you to know this. And what should really be focused on right now is clearing these thoughts on the mind. Whatever these thoughts are on the mind for you, there's something that it seems like a tough decision that is not a tough decision. You do not want to feel trapped, and it's something that has to do with work. So, you know, 99% of communication between human beings is nonverbal. So you might be sitting there with your spouse or your lover or whoever, and if this is you, like I said, put yourself in their shoes. Imagine you were sitting there and you're like, I can feel in every cell in my body that all this person's thinking about is work and what they have to get done tomorrow and how they want to just go get work done now. Like if it's date night or whatever it is, enjoy it. And like I was saying earlier, if you're not in a relationship now, just maybe this is something that has to do with why some other relationship didn't work out, or maybe this is something that needs to be balanced. So just, kind of looking at these thought structures and looking at what your mind's been thinking about and what comes to mind. What do you feel in your belly, in your tum-tum? What do you feel when I bring this up? Because this needs to be shifted, and all the tools are at your disposal right now. Like, this is such a gnarly, powerful, epic duo in the present moment. I love this, guys. I can't even tell you. So, once again, work hard, play hard. Play hard and work hard at smashing that like button for me, please. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell notification if you want to see when we go live. I love you guys so very much. Thank you so very much. I will see you very soon. Thank you.